Okay, welcome back to DGTV. Thanks for joining us. And with the introduction of 2023 comes a new wedge from the team at Cleveland. It's the RTX6 ZipCore. A great family of wedges. If you're looking to sharpen up your short game, well, maybe the Cleveland RTX6 ZipCore is the one for you. There's been a number of changes. Let me take you through them now, and you can decide whether you want to come in store and get a wedge fitting. Really is important to get fit for your wedges, and the teams at Drummond golf stores all around the country can help you with that. Let's learn a little bit more about the RTX6 ZipCore from the team at Cleveland. Okay, when we're talking about spin and improving this product, well, the addition of HydraZip is going to be one of the factors that's giving you more spin control with the RTX6 ZipCore. HydraZip is a fantastic introduction. You can see there this grey colour. It's a little darker than the previous models. It's a little darker because it's been blasted. The engineers have put a blast over the faces of the lob wedges, the gap wedges, the sand wedges at various levels to give you access to the maximum spin. I can feel this here. This is the 60, and it has the roughest surface due to that blasting. So that's why it's a little darker. And once again, that darkness really helps reduce the glare. That's what the tour players who use and trust the Cleveland wedges want. Well, that's what you can have too. That HydraZip blasting on the face, but not only is there a blasting on the face there, you can see some micro grooves. And the gap, the sand, and the lob wedges all have a varying degree of micro groove technology. So the best possible spin system with the addition of HydraZip. Hydra, water, of course, this has been added to really improve the dispersion of water when you're playing in wet conditions. We've got a little bit of a dew around here, and that water that gets in between the ball and the face can kill spin. Well, the addition of HydraZip over the previous model has increased the spin on the RTX family. Up to 2,000 RPMs of additional spin in wet conditions with this new HydraZip system really is fantastic. And of course, as you can see there, that additional milling on the entirety of the face on the Cleveland product adds even further dynamics to the spin there. You can see there, it looks absolutely amazing. Okay, let's talk about the product name ZipCore. ZipCore is that unique Cleveland proprietary material that sits in around the hosel and around the heel here. It really is a unique product exclusive to Cleveland. They get rid of the heavy metal and put in a low density material in there, which has allowed them to even further refine the placement of CG, center of gravity, to increase MOI. So our center strikes are always going to be perfect and give the best spin, but when we don't absolutely clip it out of the middle, we want that performance to be absolutely top notch as well. Well, the refinement of the ZipCore material in and around here has allowed the engineers to give you more MOI, high and low and nice and wide, to give you the forgiveness that you want, to give you the best spin control out of a variety of shot patterns on here, and give you even tighter dispersion for those fuller shots on the gap wedges as an example. But this one here is the lob wedge. I can't wait to give it a try out in and around the greens. Okay, the next part of this spin machine on the face of the RTX6 ZipCore are the improvements that have been made to UltiZip. Now, UltiZip, basically the groove system here, they are sharper, tighter, and deeper. Sharper, the sharpest groove radius that Cleveland have ever introduced. Tighter, more grooves on the faces of the wedges, and deeper. Very important. That deeper groove allows that debris to be channeled away from the contact between the ball and the face to really give you access to maximum spin under all conditions, and you can see that there. The next is the grind system for the Cleveland wedge family. We know and love the grind system in the Cleveland wedge family. We've got low grind, we've got mid, and we've got full grind. And now there is an addition of a low plus grind. That low plus grind comes in on the 56 degrees, so it gives you that C-shape grind profile. So now there are even more choices to really dial in your ground and bounce profile to really set your wedge system up for success. If you need a full grind system for entirety of your wedge system, you can get that. If you need a combination of low, mid, and full, you can get that. Regardless of where you play and the conditions or the type of swings you make when you're playing your short game shots, there is a bounce system and a grind profile to suit you. And once again, with fitting wedges, really important stuff, we can help you with that in your Drummond golf stores all around the country. Really important to know, understand, and trust your bounce and grind system. And now for in the Cleveland family. The new update to the product is the change of the leading edge and the radius. Now we have got specific radius and leading edge profiles specific to the lob wedge, specific to the gap wedge, specific to the sand wedge. So another absolutely fantastic example of how the Cleveland engineers have listened to their tool feedback and incorporated that into a wedge that you can put into your bag. Different leading edge radius on the different wedges, that really is a significant improvement, and feedback comes straight from the tool and put straight into production on the RTX6 ZipCore. Of course, the engineers at Cleveland choose the Dynamic Gold Tour Issue wedge spinner shaft. That really is a great wedge specific shaft and will help give you the best feel, control and spin performance in and around the greens when you make that with your RTX6 ZipCore. Of course, the Golf Pride Tour Velvet 360 grip. You can adjust the grip. We can put some tapes under there. Once again, as part of that fitting process, we're going to measure your hand size and allow you to get the grip size really dialed in. That's important, don't forget about that. But more importantly, talk to your teams at Drummond's golf stores all around the country about your wedge system, and maybe we can guide you through what is the best system for your game. Okay, the other cool thing with the Cleveland RTX6 ZipCore is the satin finish. You can see there, it looks magnificent. I've already mentioned that matte finish on the face. Well, the satin finish makes it look fantastic. Well, there will be an additional 2 colors introduced to the range at a later stage in the first quarter of 2023. That satin black finish that we know, like and trust, we love that one, and the Tour Raw, they will be coming into the range at a later stage as well. There is right hand versions and left hand versions. I'll put some information up now to show you the loft configurations that are available in the RTX6 ZipCore, but we can also get you fit for your wedges so you can get your scores going this way and your handicap coming down and enjoying and playing the best golf that you've had in 2023. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to testing these out. Thanks for joining us. My name's Ross. It's been a pleasure having you here on DGTV.